Hello everyone and welcome to today's video where today we have something really fucking cool and I was really excited to get. So I haven't posted in probably a couple weeks because I was waiting on this order to arrive that I'm so hyped for. I ordered some custom action figures from here, let me get my cell phone and I'll actually show his page on here, but I'll also link him because he has a YouTube channel as well. And he's really cool. His name's Matt's Toy Shop. If you're in the scene, you probably know him. I really recommend going and talking to him if you can because he's really cool. I found contact with him. He was selling something on eBay and I didn't have the money and we kind of haggled a little bit. But then it got sold, sadly. But he had other shit that I really wanted. So I actually talked to him and this is his page. That's what it looks like. He's awesome. He's really cool. And he sent me some customs that I paid for. And I'm not going to disclose the price, but it is very reasonable. I'll just say it's Mezco pricing, basically. And it's very reasonable. And for the price I paid, I'm very happy with what I got. There was a few issues, but honestly, I think most of them have to do with, like, the base body use and stuff like that. You know, so we'll start off with the one I like the least. We're starting off with the one I like the least. Not because it's bad. They're really good customs. But just the body. Articulation-wise, I like it the least. Look-wise, I probably like it second most, honestly. She's awesome. And it's Batgirl. So Batgirl is a character that I really needed. And she has accessories and stuff, so we'll get into that in a minute. But she's a character I really needed for the shelf. And she looks great. She's going to look absolutely amazing on the shelf. I'm going to actually turn this recording software around, or not software, my recording setup, to get it a little bit better in frame. There we go. Okay, so she looks amazing. This is my classic Batgirl. This is, you know, like just the classic quintessential Batgirl for me. Purple, yellow, and black. You know, the best. With that beautiful red hair. She looks amazing. Now, like I said, there is a bit of problems, particularly with her. These are custom, so I'm not going to be hard on them, but, like, the gauntlets and the backup, I don't know what you call these, but the armor, these aren't really gauntlets, but the shin pads, they're not connected, so it looks a little weird, but I get it. I could probably, I don't know how I'd fix that. Probably put just a whole piece of gauntlet on there, but I'm sure it wasn't big enough to fit. And then also the feet are a little weird, but that's probably because of the accessory, which we'll get into in a minute. And then the gauntlets look awesome, the face looks awesome, the Batgirl, like, logo looks awesome. It comes with this belt, comes with an extra belt as well. And it only comes with one head sculpt, so I might get a couple extra, because the head sculpt's amazing, don't get me wrong. I mean, look how beautiful that is. But also, I like having extra head sculpts. That's just kind of my thing. If I can pick between, like, accessories that I need for characters, it's head sculpts and hands. I think those are two most important. Like, Batgirl could use an angry head sculpt, you know what I mean? So, yeah, and then the cape looks beautiful. It's bendy wire and everything. And he mentioned to me, okay, it's a little glued back there, but that's okay. I'm not going to quite get it up in those poses, but I'm sure I could take that off, but it's also held up here, so it's kind of, you know. But he told me specifically this was a Wonder Woman base body. This is my first female Mezco, go figure, it's a custom. But he told me to, well, he didn't tell me to mention this. I told him I was making a video on these, but he sculpted the boobs and the butt to be bigger specifically because he said that Wonder Woman was flat, and I plan on picking up a Wonder Woman, so we'll see if that reigns true. But she does look nice, not to be creepy, but she has nice curves. She looks like Batgirl. Batgirl does normally have cake, I think. I think she's probably one of the cakiest superheroines out there. So yeah. For accessories, she comes with 2 fists, and then an array of other hands. We'll get into them. I will grab them. She comes with, well, not an array, but 2 other pairs of hands. She comes with these relaxed, you know, more relaxed, you know, not kicking ass glove hands, and then she comes with some grip hands, which are cool and awesome to have, very important. And then here's where we kind of get into some weird stuff. She comes with these, and I don't know if they're meant to be. I think knee pads, but I haven't glued them on yet, and I might glue them on later, but I just wanted to show them off in the video. I just dropped one, found it, okay. But yeah, that's what the knee pads look like. There's a left and a right, and then she comes with, here's the extra belt I told you guys about, and it looks awesome, you know, very Batman-esque. It has that in the back, which this Batman actually had, but I ripped off because I didn't like the look of it, or actually I didn't like the bulk of it. But this belt, I don't know which belt I'm gonna use. Honestly, you could use both, and I was using, but I just put it on there just to see. But it's really cool. But she also comes with this grapple gun, which is awesome, and then obviously it fits into there. I don't know exactly how, like that, probably, yeah. So that's cool. And then next, this is a weird accessory, not in a bad way, and I've never seen it before kind of way. She comes with interchangeable shoes, and like these are like high heel more ones, or wedges. They're wedges actually. And as you see, these shoes are just like flat. These are the shoes I'm gonna wear because these kind of shoes are kind of hard to use, but that's pretty cool to have. So that's pretty cool to have. And then also, I didn't get into the details. I don't think it's paint chipping. I think that's blood effect, and if it is, oh my god, it looks so freaking cool. Specifically on this one, the blood splatter is so nice, and she's just a great figure. And overall, she's just a Wonder Woman Mezco body, so she's not going to move the best, but you got some torso articulation. She's a custom, so I'm going to try to be as careful as possible. She's got head. These are, I don't know if this one's supposed to be, but I put a little blue tack in there. He sent me some blue tack for the other figure I got, one of the other figures I got, but I think I put blue tack in most of these figures' heads, so just to keep them on there. But yeah, and then she gets not even 90 at the gauntlet, and that gauntlet is also kind of ripped. So this is the type of figure that I'm probably just going to pose in a good pose and leave on the shelf, but it's a nice figure to have on the shelf. So, and then the legs, kick forward, kick out. She got about 90 degree bend. You know, you got upper thigh swivel, I think. No, you don't even have upper thigh swivel. That's also another thing. The peg's really small, so the hands want to fall off easily. And overall, this is a good figure. I'm not bashing him or anything. I really like this guy. He's really fun to talk to. So if you ever just want to have a conversation about toy stuff or really anything, me and him have been talking, and he's a really cool guy. But yeah, like I said, I'll link his YouTube and stuff, or I'll at him in the title or something. If I can figure out how to link on mobile, I will. But if not, I'm gonna just at him in the title. So yeah, she looks amazing. Back of her looks amazing. You know, the cake and everything. And she's a great figure to have. So I needed the Bat family, and she fills out another one. Next, we're gonna go to the one I think I like second most, or second least. I hate saying least because these are all awesome figures, and I love having them all. But for me, it is Red Robin. Just because Tim Drake's not my favorite character. I like Tim Drake, don't get me wrong, but Dick Grayson's my guy, obviously. If you watch the channel, you know. And also, this is not a knock on Maddie. This looks a little bit Batman-esque, and granted, it's basically just Batman's head without the ears, but I think he looks a little too grizzled to be Tim Drake. That's why I have another one coming up that is I'm probably going to use more as Tim Drake, but I'm still going to have this guy on the shelf. I mean, he's badass. This guy is so fucking cool. So, how he did this custom was he used a Batman 89, the Keaton one from Mezco, and then he 3D printed this, or someone 3D printed this. I don't know if he did. I don't want to give, I don't want to make it like he did this, because he had collaborations on this a lot. He sent a lot of these to get painted and stuff. This guy didn't come with hands, so I had to use I bought a pack of what's the Batman Mezco. You know what I'm talking, if you know what I'm talking about. The Robert Pattinson Batman. I have his hands on here right now, but I also have G.I. Joe hands on for them as well. So yeah, he looks awesome. Obviously, and then the straps in the back don't, but you're always gonna have the cape, so that's okay. Boots and gauntlets look amazing. The belt looks awesome. And yeah, overall, he's just great. The cape obviously poses really well. The figure just poses really nicely. You know, you get good head movement. And yeah, overall, this is not really a review type thing. This is more like a play day type thing, like how Robo does. But this is a really small one because I only have 4 figures. But these are great figures. I love these things. And he often sells stuff on eBay. He's eBaying off a lot of stuff right now. And it's all really good, so I recommend you go follow his page, look at his eBay page. I think it's the same on everything. So it's amazing. So next, my third least favorite figure, or this is my second favorite figure. Let's say that. I don't like saying least favorite because I like these all, but honestly, Nightwing's my favorite character of all time. But oh shit, sorry. I'm not a fan of red Nightwing is my thing, but this is an awesome figure. Another head sculpt complaint. The face looks a little old for me, but also not. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Kind of looks like he has 5 o'clock shadow and stuff. But once again, this guy did not come with hands, so I used G.I. Joe hands. And these are the Mafex Billy Clubs. He didn't come with these, and I knew that going into it. Because Matt is very, he's very cooperative. And these guys were packed. I mean, packed. If you get this shit, he packs it. He packs the hands separately. He puts it to where the cape doesn't fuck up. He does it all. He's so kind and he's so cool. So yeah, this is an amazing figure and I love it. And like I said, he did come with him and Robin, Red Robin, came with these casted head sculpts. This is a one for just the normal Robin I got. Spoiler alert, I got a normal Robin. And that's just a cast. And one day I'm probably going to paint that shit up. And then he came with, first he gave me, well not first, but like I said, he sent me a little blue tack, which was nice, but I have a shit ton, so I didn't need it. This is making me regret not picking up Red Hood. I'm going to see if he has Red Hood. And this is the face I really wish he would have painted, or he didn't paint this up, but this is the face I really wish would have really gotten on the body because it's amazing. I love this one. You see that? The sharp details, it looks a lot younger, cool, dope. I think this is for the neck to make the head pop on better, but I just use a little blue tack like I said, so that's all cool. And then he gave me one more sculpt, which is also very awesome, and it's a Nightwing sculpt. And this is the head I wish he would have got it painted up for Nightwing, because this is actually the better head. And he actually agrees with me in the DMs. None of these are bad, don't get me wrong, but the unpainted head sculpts are just superior, and it's crazy. Okay, so next, this guy, the last guy here, we'll put these guys off. I actually have Robin. And this is a Robin that can be used for, I feel like, Dick Grayson or Tim Drake. More Teen Titans type style. But I don't know if I'd use it for Jason, because I feel like Jason was more red and black, But Tim Drake or later Dick Grayson work really well. And I actually had a conversation with him about this earlier, but that head is just a Tom Holland head. Because this is the Night Monkey body, and he got this painted up. And that's just a Tom Holland head. And just they painted a mask on it, which I think is awesome. I was looking at it, I was like, that looks so much like Tom Holland, and he confirmed it. So, this guy, once again, he articulates pretty well. It's a little scary because he's a custom. He's a little bit loose in places, but overall, I think he's great. And then he came with some actual accessories. So, this guy comes with these fists, okay? And then he comes with all these other hands. So, I'm going to pull them out. Let me pause while I pull all these out. Okay, so I got him. So number one, he comes with grip hand. Just, these are the Night Monkey hands, I believe. But, I don't think these are meant to be, I don't remember if he had fingerless gloves in the movie. But, they're just the Night Monkey ones. He has these, like, wall crawling hands, technically. But I'm gonna use them for splayed out hands. And then next he has flippers, which I'm gonna probably just use as like rock and roll hands, because I feel like Dick or Tim, whichever one you use it for, will do that type of shit. I mean, I know the characters pretty well, so, well, not like personally, I'm not like friends with the characters, but you know what I mean. And then he threw this in because I asked if I was talking about how I needed a bow staff, but he threw this in, and this is the best bow staff I own now. The hands are a little small to be holding this, so I don't think he'll be using it. But this will go to somebody. Trust and believe. I also have an extra bow staff that I'm using for him. I have 2 extra ones, actually. And then I have all these array of hands, so no worries on that. And then I feel like this will go really well with Red Robin or Nightwing, really. So that's really cool. So now we're going to get into size comparisons. So for size well, once again, with Nightwing and Red Robin, they look great. They have awesome gauntlets. They have awesome, feet. The thing with Dick is, like, the feet are a little bit, it's like Mezco, low-key. So, I'm used to it because I like Mezco and I use Mezco, but he's dope. And this won't replace my Mafex Robin, but he will be the Robin that probably stands on the shelf. I mean, honestly, or not Robin, Nightwing. Honestly, one day I want to get a shelf dedicated to just Nightwing. I'll even have McFarlane's on there. That's how much I love Nightwing. I won't open them, don't worry. But so now we're gonna get into size comparisons. So we're gonna set up. We'll call this. We can call it even. You can call this Jason even if you want to, for the time being. And I like Nightwing's only a little bit taller because he's older, but Dick is not the tallest guy. But you can imagine him as a tall guy. And then I like having... This is weird because this is a Wonder Woman body, so technically it's undersized. But for Batgirl, it's not, because it's amazing. It's an amazing size for her. And then next we have probably the most badass looking, honestly. You can just get this guy in a pose. So, that's what they all look like. And then we're going to throw in... Here's what Batman looks like with them. He's bigger than all of them, except for he might be on equal footing with Red Robin. But yeah, I just have my Batman right here, holding out. That's the Bat family. I mean, what we'll do is we'll get rid of this, and then I'm going to put in Damian. I have a Damian. So I didn't actually have to end up using this guy for Tim, so now I have the whole Bat family. And I like that he's just enough shorter. Head sizes don't quite line up because Mezco usually goes with the bigger heads. And he made Batgirl's head a little smaller. But overall, I really like this. And then next we have Jason, obviously, as Red Hood. I gotta get him pulled out. He's a little messed up at the moment. This is my custom Jason Todd. And I think he's pretty good for what I had. Super glue and a dream, basically, is what I had. Bought lots of fodder. I just need to get a jacket for this man. And then he'll look amazing, bro. He will look so cool. So, that's what we're going to do. We're going to put... So, the only two Bat family members I need that are left are... I need to make a custom Alfred and a custom Jim Gordon, which will be quite easy to do. And then I want to get an Ace the Bat Hound, but that's for another day. So, we're going to take out the non-customs and put the custom Robin back in. So, yeah, well, that's what we'll do. We'll do this. We'll put these two behind. And I've always loved the black cape, but yellow, outline on the bottom look. I've always loved that. So, one more DC Mezco I have. I have Constantine. I didn't pull him out. Sorry. But, I do have this beautiful guy. Superman out. He's on his tippy toes because that's how he was flying. And you'll notice Soup's a little tiny, but that's just how this figure is. It's a little undersized, technically. And then for the other Mezco, I will just show off a Mezco Wolvie, because I know people want to mix stuff and match stuff. I don't really have too many Marvel Legends on the moment. I will give you my custom Eddie Brock. I turned the Bushwhacker, into Eddie Brock. So there's my Eddie Brock, and he's about taller than everybody, so that's cool. And then lastly, I have the Mafex Nightwing. So yeah, I just gotta put these hands on him so he looks complete. But yeah, since I'm gonna be using the hands for him, I'm gonna put the Mafex hands back on this guy, and he'll probably be replaced only because he's undersized. He is technically a far superior figure to any of these because of the articulation, but these guys I think are so awesome, and I love them a lot. So I'm only taking him out because he's undersized. He's not out of my collection. He'll be my pocket fig that I just pose around. But yeah, he's undersized, so that's his only problem. Because honestly, I wanted to get a blue Nightwing from Matt, but he sold his last one. So, but he really likes this figure, and I really like it too. It was my contender. I wanted it to be my favorite, but this Robin is my favorite. I love this Robin. It's so cool. So. Yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Go hit up Matt on Instagram, or go subscribe to his YouTube channel if you can, if you want to. I'm sure he would really appreciate it. He's a cool guy. He's really nice. He's really sweet. And honestly, he has a lot of insight on the customizing scene and everything. So, yeah, he's a pretty dope dude. And I'm just going to show off my Red Hood custom real quick. So basically, what I did with this... You can tell I super glued the symbol on there. I went a little heavy-handed, and then I cut up straps from the G.I. Joe, Mezco, Snake Eyes, and they're a little wonky, but I wanted it that way. I was going to glue them straight, but I wanted them to look a little different because that's how it would be on your body. And then I have these little pads on there. It was just to pull to cover up the it's the Rashikage symbol at first, but then I actually liked the look. And then I took these gauntlets from the Arkham Knight, so technically I took stuff from a Red Hood figure. I have bullets glued all over him. I have these magazines, the Chimichanga ones. I have a magazine glued here. I have these little canisters. And then I took this from Deadpool because I only have one holster on Deadpool because that's how I like him. And then I glued a bat symbol on there, or a battering on there. I glued these bullets on here. Put the pistol in there, obviously. I have bullets and grenades and straps glued on his hands. And this is from I also glued on a little collar. This is from a McFarlane Gotham Knights figure, actually, of Red Hood. This is probably my favorite Red Hood sculpt, and I didn't have to pay $70 like I would have to get custom ones. And don't get me wrong, those are awesome, and I still might pick some of those up. But for a pinch and for a brokey like me, this is a dope-ass figure, or a dope-ass head. And I really like this head sculpt. It fits these guys really well, and this is a group, man. I mean, just look at this shit. Well, you take this guy out, and this is the Gotham Knights from the game. I mean, technically, this would be the Gotham Knights from the game, but, you know what I'm saying? Not these guys did. That didn't happen in the game. I mean, it does if you're bad at the game, but, yeah. So, Batgirl likes to fall, but that's just the female, Nezuko, you know? I'm kind of not showing these figures off in the best light, and I'm kind of making it look like they're bad, but they're not bad figures. These are awesome figures, and I love them. Stay tuned. I have more Marvel Legends coming up. I just bought the Marvel Legends MODOK, Kingpin, and what was it? Hammerhead on Big Bad Toy Store. I plan on getting Tombstone, Jigsaw, and the Rose, so I can complete that kind of, underground mafia Marvel side. And then I'm going to start working through the Justice League, hopefully. So, stay tuned if you like this type of shit. And if not, I hope you have a good life anyway. So, thanks everyone for watching. And Matt, if you're watching this specifically, thank you so much, dude. You are such a cool guy. You're so fucking cool. You're so fun to talk to. And I hope our friendship goes far. And honestly, I hope to get more out of you. More figures out of you. These were fairly priced, in my opinion. And they're great. Maybe I'd shave off maybe like $20 off of them because the guys didn't come with hands or anything, but I know how much goes into these, so I'm not really criticizing you for that, so you know what I mean. So yeah, everyone, thanks for watching. This is one of my favorite things that I've ever gotten, and it's from a freaking McFarlane, and this will probably go with him. Like, I like this look so much. So yeah, Robin with the bow stab just feels right, you know what I mean? So thanks for watching, everyone. Have a good day. Have a good night. Have a good life. Be good. Make sure you're safe out there, I hope everyone's doing okay around the holidays. I know how sad it can be, losing family and stuff around this time. I just lost my mom a few weeks ago, actually, at like the tail end of November, so it's been kind of hard for me. And she loved Christmas, and I miss her a lot, and yeah, that's kind of how me and Matt started talking, if I'm being honest with you. Yeah, that was one of the first things I told him. So yeah, now everyone knows. I know people shouldn't be sharing oversharing online, but it's not a big deal to me. So thanks everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed this off-brand play day. I probably will keep the Red Hood in there because it's my custom, and I love it. I think it's probably my favorite figure, one of my favorite. It's my favorite DC figure probably, besides the Mafex Nightwing. But these guys, once I really mess with these guys, they're gonna be up there. I can't wait to get my Marvel and DC shelves filled out and just sit there and be so proud of it. And then I can get extras to fuck with, like do Elseworld type stuff, especially Spider-Man's. That always works pretty well. So yeah, everyone, thanks for watching. I'm not gonna say I love y'all because I don't really know y'all, but I love people. I love that y'all. Hopefully you're doing good and being good. So, see you around. Bye-bye.